Howdy, y'all. So on the next episode of Ricky's Big World, we gonna spill all the tea.
I just want to let you know that Bob thinks of you as like his best friend. And that, he's gonna miss you. He's been crying on the back porch and slobbering all over himself. He's over here at the pizza world. So we just want to let you know you will be missed. I said thank you to this today. And thank you, Bob.
Back in the pizza world caverns, behind the test ovens, and in reality next to the bathrooms, it's Ricky's Big World.
Hi, and welcome to another edition of Ricky's Big World. Oz is Ricky, so as you already know. And Roxanne and Jim, I want you to see this shirt, okay? You see my sweater? You see it?
I do see it.
Okay. That is an original Bugle Boy. I've had this since I was dating Jennifer. So for a long time, at least that time.
It's a national treasure at this
It
point.
is. And can you believe the condition it's in?
It looks brand new.
I mean, the only problem is that I'm 6'4".
Yeah.
When I bought this, I was not 6'4". I was still, basically a teen.
Yeah.
And so I was a lot shorter. And so when I stand up, it goes right below my belly.
Oh, so you got a crop top.
I'm sexy. I got me a crop top. So what we talking about today? Oh, my last day.
Yeah, so we have had podcasts where you announced that you were going back to, or well, not going back to, but you were moving to
Back to
Louisiana, back to the South.
Mm-hmm.
And
Where my food at, Kyle?
he booed that you're leaving.
Oh, I thought he was going, hey, yeah.
And then we will have had an episode that was very chaotic of the party that we threw for you
That
for
was
your
amazing.
farewell bash.
Oh, wow. Okay, so Wednesday, the 25th, was my last day at KMRY.
Yeah,
93.1 FM, 1450 AM, after 10 years.
yeah. It's come and gone.
Come and gone. But the Saturday before, I was giving this amazing party. In fact, we did a podcast from there, didn't we?
That's what I was just saying. We had a
I can't hear you.
Oh,
I
sorry.
apologize.
We had a very chaotic podcast episode from that party. It was very chaotic, but it's because there were so many people there to love on you.
No, it wasn't that kind of party. Everybody not loving on me, but I'm just saying. It was great. I walked in, balloons all over the place, attitude all over the place. There was, kids all over the place.
I love how you looked at Kyle when you were like, there was attitude all over the place.
Yeah. I said attitude all over the place. I do want to eat. Is that okay with you? I appreciate it. Well, I know she, with her, chicken wings would be great. Okay. And then whatever.
What do you want to eat?
Attitude. Yeah, I don't want to eat. I got
We
plenty.
serve
I'm
that to you
regurgitating.
for free here.
Yeah, that's the problem. Okay, so my last day was crazy at work. It was bittersweet. I started KMRY. I got my leg amputated on December 6, 2014, and then I went to go see Susan Gordon, who I used to work with at another radio station for years. And then I wanted to show her that I was still alive. I could walk, everything else. And I was still on crutches, so that was, I don't even think I had my leg yet. But so I walk in, and then the program director looks at me. He says, "Have you ever been in radio before?" And I said, "Well, yeah, I used to work with Susan, where I've been in broadcasting for 30 years, and one form or another." And so he was like, "Would you like to do the morning show? Do you want a job?" I said, this was in May. I said, "It's only been 5 months since the amputation of my leg. I don't know if I can work, or at least not right now." So we talked a little bit more, and all of a sudden, I got the job. No interview, really, no application, just it's yours if you want. So I walked in to say hey, I walked out, got a job, getting paid.
That's crazy. And I want to go back because you didn't mention this part, but I know this part from you talking about it on the radio. It was kind of serendipitous because prior to this, you were feeling a little low, about everything.
Okay, now she's telling my business. She knows that kind of one. All right. So while I was in the hospital, I was in the hospital for a month. They didn't think I was going to survive.
And I don't know if any of our listeners have ever stayed in the hospital long term, but it's not for the weak. It's rough.
It gets to a point where you get Stockholm syndrome because you don't want to leave. You're so comfortable with everybody taking care of you. But so Jennifer had to force me into the hospital. When I finally got there, I passed out before we got to the lobby of the hospital. I woke up, my leg is gone.
Yeah.
I had flesh-in disease the doctor said I'd been in the hospital another 12 hours, I was gone. So they had to amputate. It was like Walking Dead. Jennifer's got pictures, so it looks like The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
So in fact, I told the director of Walking Dead, which is Grace Cowsby, I said, I just want to let you know that if you ever need an expert on the show to say whether or not the makeup is good enough, you got it, because I lived it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so, but while I was in the hospital, in physical therapy and all that, Jennifer noticed and I was getting down. And she said, what's wrong? I said, well, I just don't know what I can do anymore, because at the time, in between radio gigs and TV and all that, I was actually doing IT work. And so I was doing break fix, so I was actually lifting these huge printers and huge computers and everything else. And I didn't think I could do that anymore. So I was getting depressed. And she said, well, Eddie, what's the one job you've ever had that you just love? I said, radio. Radio has always been instant answer. And so that was it. I didn't ask. I asked for it. I didn't do this or this. So when that time came to go see Susan at the radio station, I had no intentions of trying to go back into radio.
Right. You were just there to see a friend, to let her know that you were okay.
Let her know I still breathing and limping around and everything else.
Yeah.
And then so I walk out with radio, and I'm there almost 10 years. And I'm part owner. I'm 10% owner, which is, I'm still 10% owner. Still don't know how we're going to handle that. In Louisiana, but we'll see what happens.
So cool. It's so serendipitous that you had mentioned that, and things are just put into your path to help you get there. And now
fancy word day, serendipitous.
It is. And now you're leaving us. You've had your last day. How was your last day at the station?
Like
Emotional? No.
It was just like any other day. It was like any other day. I'll be honest with you. It was. I mean, people stopped by. My buddy Frank, he came by. Frank Paul Vance, who does a Jukebox Live show. Holly was there. Jim Davies, he's our engineer. So I got to see him, for my last day. And the boss was there, but then he left early. So it is what it is. But it was a weird day, because it was like the emotion should be there that they want. But at the same time, after all this time, it's like it's my station.
Yeah.
I love that station. I have been the happiest of all radio stations I've worked at. That has been it.
Really?
And so you're gonna have your ups and downs and everything else, but that was it. So I am gonna miss KMRY, and I keep telling everybody, continue listening, and because there's still a lot of commercials that's playing this. My voice is on, so you can still get aggravated. Why you got it?
We got all the way through this episode, we're a good 10 minutes in, 9 minutes in, and I realized that, the light was not on you.
That's why everybody's like, oh, Ricky looks so much better.
Yeah.
We're not that.
So in case you happen to be watching the podcast, you'll notice that everything just got so much brighter.
No kidding, I'm blinded now. I'm blinded.
I'm so sorry.
Well, it was a touching story, but never mind that.
It was, that's all right.
Well, Jim did ask me if I would consider still doing commercials remotely and all that. So yeah, let me get my equipment set up in the house.
Oh, so you'd be interested in doing some of that kind of stuff?
Yeah, I'm gonna check my phone real quick. There's just a situation that's going on. Just want to make sure everybody is safe. Because we got family in Georgia with all the storms.
Yeah. There's a big storm that's coming through.
Okay. All right, everybody.
And now, is that storm also going through Louisiana? No.
I think so.
Okay.
Well, Jennifer's sister, Valerie, she lives on like family property. That's been in the family for decades, and she lives there. And she said that the wind was so strong that it moved an old, the old traditional tire jacks, the big, huge industrial metal ones.
Yeah.
That kind of have the long that you have to crank it up like that.
Right.
She said the wind was so strong it moved that, which it was being used as a prop to the shed door and moved the door.
What category is it considered?
1,500. I don't
Oh,
know.
okay.
I don't.
Okay. We'll have to. I'm sure we'll know after the meeting.
We'll know afterwards. Like, okay, this many houses are gone, so it must be a cat too.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's crazy.
But nobody's been hurt so far in my family that I know of. And I've got family in Florida, Georgia, Alabama, it was all over the place.
Yeah.
So, well, we shall see. When I don't hear from somebody, I'll know if they're gone.
Oh. Love your positive way of spinning.
I ain't heard from Aunt Myra in a while. Where's she at? Oh, she got swept out. Okay, all right. Well, she loves swimming.
R.I.P. Aunt Myra.
Bye, Myra.
Some appreciate.
Love you, though. No.
So, anyways, back to your very heartfelt, warm
Yeah,
story
very, very
before
heartfelt.
I interrupted us, and then before you interrupted us as well.
Okay, and then I left for the day.
Yeah,
That was it.
bye.
Here's the thing, though. I had amazing listeners, and that, as you and everybody else knows, I call them family. That's where the touchy part came from, because I already had Frank and Holly was there and all that, and it was just, and I used to work with them too. So I used to work with Susan, Frank, and Holly at old radio station.
Really?
So
That's
we've known each
cool.
other for a while. So having them there meant a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, it really meant a lot. The listeners, they then contacted me. In fact, I've been getting birthday constantly today from everybody.
And a side note, happy birthday, Ricky. I'm sure, as the fam knows, we are pre-recording some stuff, so we're going to do a few episodes today, so I'm sure we will celebrate your birthday probably throughout all the episodes.
Why you gotta tell everybody we're pre-recording? It's supposed to be like magic. You're just taking the magic
well,
away
we've-
from Jurassic Park.
Fair enough. But we told them earlier.
Yeah, you told
We,
them.
we need to give you time to unpack and all that other stuff.
What is RBW, by the way?
Ricky's Big World?
I was
Did
like,
we
my initials are not. Where did W come from?
Oh my.
Stop. Okay, look. I'm
dead.
I'm hungry. I'm tired from all the moving. Because we got the trucks there today,
Yeah.
yesterday and today, and they have we talked about that yet?
I think you did mention when we talked about you moving that it was a fancy setup. They were taking care of you, but like, how's it been going? Like, how is it actually? Because
Yesterday they got there at 8 o'clock in the morning, and they dove in and started packing clothes and whatnots, and this and that, and I mean they. And there's this one woman on the team of like 5, and I was trying to push out a box. The lady she said, "You trying to push that over there?" I said, "Yeah." "Oh, let me help you out." Picked it up, just walked on over there to my car and put it in the car because I was taking it back to a store to get a refund.
Yeah.
But it was a box as big as this table,
wow,
and
she just picked it right up.
picked it right up. I was like, I felt my southernness. I was like,
Drake.
I was embarrassed. I didn't like that because, Southern gentleman. And so the guy said, "Oh, she does that all the time." He said, "I'm so amazed. She's as you put it, a Yankee, and she got Yankee string." And I went, I said, "Yankee string?" "Yeah, she got Yankee string." And I said, "Where do you live at?" "Davenport." "Ah, well. To a Yankee too." "Yeah, but I ain't got street like her." I was like, man. And she just went about her business afterwards. So yesterday was the packing.
How do they come in and do that?
Well,
Because
first of all,
I'm not fancy enough to have somebody do that for me when we move.
well, for those who don't know, no. So they come in with a big, huge. The company is Atlas, and they have been phenomenal. So you got this huge 18-wheeler. I mean, it's taken up a whole block.
Wow.
And in fact, it's taking up my driveway and my neighbor's driveway.
Oh, I'm sure he loves that.
Yeah, I'm finna. So they come in with their own boxes. We went out and spent money on boxes, thinking that we had to load ourselves and stuff like that. Then we get the news. No.
Oh, okay.
So they come in with these boxes. They do a staging. They go into inventory. He's got this tablet, and he's going through and because one step. So what they did we did a Zoom call, and we had to go through with the Zoom call and show them the entire house. I do a walkthrough, and then we had to show them every item that we have, that the area that we want to go with us. Furniture. They got mice. There's mice. I mean, we had what grass? Which piece of grass we want?
Yeah.
I mean, just everything.
So like very detailed.
Very detailed. Then they came in, and they already had an idea. That's when they started packing things, and they left that yesterday. Then today,
So do they just go to the room and like throw it in a box, or how does it?
No. It's not just like thrown. I mean, they are folding them, layering, and they put a little sheet of paper over it, like that, like at the fancy department store.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then every layer they do that. But they're fast. They are fast.
Oh my goodness.
Everything.
I feel like for me, I get to a point where I'm at drawers that have God knows what in them, and I just dump them into a box.
That's the way I am. I ain't
Yeah.
got time to refold nothing.
Yeah.
Shall not drawers.
I never fold my clothes. I always leave them on the hanger and like throw a bag over them, and then
Well, actually,
just hang them back up when I get there.
Wednesday, my last day, they actually came in and took apart things that like glass top tables. They took apart shelves. They took apart that.
They deassembled everything for you?
And then they're going to reassemble it. Then whatever they deassembled, they're going to reassemble.
Wow.
Then yesterday, like I said, they came in and then they did the packing.
I think it's disassembled. Did we both say that
keep
wrong?
interrupting me every time I'm trying to get past Thursday. I'm trying to get past Thursday.
So far.
Okay,
Okay.
so yesterday, I'm gonna say it one more time for the 1500th time. Yesterday, they came in and they packed my stuff. Okay, now don't say nothing. Now today, this morning, at 8 o'clock again, they came in and now they are loading the stuff. Man, okay, now we got it.
So now they're loading.
Now they're loaded. And in fact, the last text I got from Jennifer was they are almost done. And that was about 20 minutes ago, 25 minutes ago.
That's wild.
And it is going on, 11 in the morning? 11 o'clock, 11,
Yeah.
12, something like that. And so, yeah,
That's wild.
it's wild. Now, I still got some things in the house, like air hockey table, that I'm going to leave it for the new owner or whoever buys it. You know, some things like that, because I don't want it. And I'm just thinking that, especially if they got kids, that'd be a great thing to have for kids. But, yeah, and then we close on a new house October 4th. They already scheduled to say that they're going to be there October 5th or 6th. So it's like timing is perfect.
Yeah, that's crazy. So you'll be in a hotel then?
Yeah. Well, they provide temporary housing for a while. They even took the dog into consideration, so they made sure that wherever we were staying is dog friendly. The hotel we're staying at is actually right near Jennifer's work,
Oh, okay.
so we ain't got to worry about that too much. And it's you ever know those things like things going too smooth?
Yeah.
It's like, okay, where's the problem? And I'm like, okay, something's gonna give.
But those are the things where I'm like, okay, this was meant to be. Like, this is how it was.
No, we had a problem with this night checking to the hotel. I didn't tell you about that.
No.
So we went to check into the hotel. I'm still I'm still angry about this. So we went to check into a hotel last night in the city, in the area that we're, here, because, they took our bedding for the beds and could really, sleep there. And we get there, and I walk in with shorts on. You can see my prosthetic legs.
Right.
I walk in with shorts on, and I tell the lady, I say, we do have a first floor, right? She said, oh, yeah, first floor. Everything's great. I go to try to find a room, and there I've got Jackson, in one hand, I've got a bag in another hand, I've got another thing in wherever the other hand came from, I don't know. And we get to a staircase. We have to walk down the staircase because there's no elevator to go down to the first floor.
Oh no.
You walk in on it. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you so much. Like, y'all look at this right here. Chicken wings. That's some good stuff.
We should have put a candle on it. Happy birthday.
Well, you did.
Happy birthday, chicken.
Anyway, happy birthday. So I appreciate it, man. Kissing. All right. So found out that first floor is actually down the stairs, and I'm like, I can't get down there, and the way the stairs was, it's like narrow. So then Jennifer, I stay there. Jennifer goes walking back around, and they said, well, what you're gonna have to do, because we have a dog, we have to be on that first floor, no matter if it's a service dog or not. They don't. So we go around. I had to get in my car, drive to the very back of the building where service entrance is at, and it is blocked by construction equipment, so I couldn't even get in. So right next door, attached, is another hotel owned by the same company.
Yeah.
But so Jennifer goes in there and talks to them. She tells them the situation. They're like, oh my God, no, we treat you right. So got us a room there. She goes back to the other hotel, the Ragged one, and says, because in the meantime, I'm calling the corporate office. I find who it is. They said, well, you have to talk to the general manager. Okay, so what's his name? His name is such and such. All right, he's there. Jennifer talks to him. She said he had the nastiest attitude and refused to give us a refund. So we would never, I want to say the name of the hotel so bad.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to disparage him because I'm going to be better than that. But it is a hotel in Coralville, Iowa. I will say that. And it is actually 2 hotels attached into one with a restaurant attached to it. And it is near the bridge to the highway, and it's on.
The crazy, the lack of empathy or understanding.
I get this. So I do a Google review.
Yeah.
And I write how I feel. And I also put it on LinkedIn too. Name the names, name everything. All of a sudden we get a phone call.
Oh, I'm sure.
That last night. From the general manager who got the attitude.
The same one who refused you the refund and had the attitude.
This brother is on there. I just want to tell you, I'm sorry. I'm real sorry this and sorry that. And we're going to issue a refund. All that. Jennifer laid into him. She said, a little too late. Now, why didn't you have this attitude while we were standing in front of you? And he just kept going on. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Doc.
Is that the type of thing, not that you would do this, but just curious, is that the type of thing they could get in serious trouble for, lawsuits and stuff because of your disability?
I recently found out because hotels in Louisiana charge you $75 for have an animal with it, whether it's a service dog or not, but then you have to prove it's a service dog through the hotel. However, I found out through the ADA site, through the .gov, the government, that no, they cannot do that. They cannot require to ask you for certification. They cannot require you to prove that is a service. In fact, they shouldn't even be asking. So, I'm not the complainer type person that's going to go out there and file this, file that. But it is a concern that they're charging people $75 in some of these hotels for an animal when once you say that's a service dog, that should be it. They don't have proof. You don't need proof. But the hotel is saying, well, we want proof. Well, you're going against what the government says. So they probably could. If we went to took it to the Attorney General's office, they could probably get in trouble. But they charge us $25 a day for having Jack. Jackson.
I can,
Even though we told him this is service.
I do understand like regular animals to an extent, because like you don't
Yes.
know, like with bathroom issues and things like that, like the floors and the furniture probably go a lot more quickly than they would in regular rooms. So I understand it for like regular pets, but for service animals, to me that's a little bit of a different story. Like those animals are highly trained.
But then you have a hotel that tells you that just because you have an animal, service or not, they don't care. You're going to be on that first floor.
Yeah. No,
And
that's
that-
the problem with me, especially with your disability though. Like,
Which is noticeable.
yeah.
And I get, and please forgive me, y'all. I know that there's some people out there that would use and say that their dog is a service animal, and it's really not. Service monkeys, pet spider, I don't care.
It's
And
a
I know
slippery slope.
There's people out there who do that, especially the ones, but then you have the ones who have the unseen disabilities,
Yeah.
and that's hard to prove. Now, I have a outward physical disability. You see no legs, just these prosthetics. There it is. I can't hide. Unless I wear jeans, but I like shorts.
Yeah.
So it was obvious. They saw that. A room full of people. In fact, Jennifer was snapping so bad in front of a room full of people that guests and everything else. And even the guests were like shaking her head going, this ain't right.
Oh yeah.
But, all right, so we got into the new hotel, slept great, everything was
Well, good. I'm glad. I'm glad it worked out though.
There's
like
the
I'm glad
positive.
it got worked out. You going in for chicken wings?
Yeah, two.
You're gonna miss the chicken wings?
Mm-hmm.
So you think you should go around, like, if / when we film remotely, I think you should go around and find some places and eat it for us on the podcast and let us know how it tastes. You have to let us know if you find wings that are
Or
better
I
than
need to
ours.
drive myself back up here.
I am very excited for you to make trips up here, though, especially with like the new shop going in and stuff. Like,
Okay,
it'll
let's
be
talk
so
about
much
that new shop. Voodoo Brewing.
You're still so mad about it.
Huh?
What are you gonna say?
Why you want that one myself?
Because I thought you were gonna complain about it.
Well,
I can't-
can you let me
I'm
talk?
so mad. Okay,
So
go ahead.
Voodoo Brewery is the new association with Pizza World,
Yeah.
and they're going what, 2 spaces down?
Yes.
All right,
And
so
this is just for clarification. The Voodoo Brewing Pizza World combination is only in Iowa right now.
No.
So it's not. This isn't happening anywhere else. This is just an us thing. So if you want that combo, you gotta pay here.
Let me tell you. Voodoo. Tell them about Voodoo Brewery. 'Cause I want to eat my chicken wing. I want to hear you tell them about what Voodoo Brewery is and what they offer in the pot.
Well, to be honest, Kyle is probably a better person to talk about it in detail, but it's Friday and it's really busy in here.
Mm-hmm.
But it is a brewing company out of Pittsburgh, and they do craft beer. And if you look up their artwork, it's super cool. It's done by Tom Ness.
Day of the Dead style.
Yeah, it's just it's super cool. It's really our vibe. It's really chill, not one of those swanky places.
Oh, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, not one of those places that take things very seriously, but just good times like that. And we thought
Well, the
that
stuff
our
is good.
yeah, we
That's
thought
the
that
thing.
our gourmet pizza that we sell here at Pizza World would go perfect with craft beer, and it does. It goes so good. We've been taste testing. We're posting some of those taste testings
Show will be nice and tasty.
on the Voodoo Instagram and Facebook.
Do we have any
But yeah,
samples still out there?
you want some Voodoo today?
I would
I
love
bet you I could find some.
I would love some voodoo.
Maybe during another episode for sure.
Okay. Well, that'd be nice. We got what, 10 minutes left? Something like that. I don't know. But all right. So here's the
Okay,
thing. This is
so
what I was gonna say. So y'all are moving 2 spaces down. You're combining Pizza World and Voodoo Brewery into one building. What I was gonna say was, even though I'm leaving and going to Louisiana, y'all are still gonna paint my big forehead.
I know you're so mad about it, but
I'm not mad
so
about
good.
this. I'm confused by it. I'm confused.
We're just gonna miss your face, so we have to put it on a wall now.
Can you imagine this on a wall? I can't. Y'all gonna get turned on.
It's gonna be making that face too.
Which face y'all doing?
Probably that one.
Because let me tell
Big
you
eyes
something.
staring at you, judging you.
Hey, Kyle.
At Southern
You
judgment.
got any voodoo? What is this? Huh?
Beer?
Yeah, I want one.
Yeah.
If y'all got one, what is this?
The twists are Americana. It's like a juicy Lucy. It's a cheddar cheese sauce base. Beef, bacon, onion, tomato, diced pickles, cheddar.
Does it taste like hamburger?
Yeah, it's gonna be hamburger. Like a juicy Lucy is a burger with cheese stuffed inside of it and then grilled. So when you open it, cheese comes out. So instead of a mustard base, I did a cheese base and then added tomato to it and added pickle to it.
Sounds delicious.
Thank you, Mom.
May I steal a napkin?
Yeah.
May I have a napkin, sir?
Oh, yes, you may have a. Where is your thingy?
What thing?
What's your napkin holder?
I don't use a napkin holder.
Hold on, let me grab you a few because you'll be asking me all the time.
Well, it's just for my chicken bones, because last time I put it on the plate, you yelled at me.
I didn't yell at you. No, I didn't. Okay, all right. Let me express something to you. When you're sharing this, you don't want you to use damn chicken wings on
I
the same
agree,
plate,
but I put it
okay?
on my side away from the
And
chicken.
there is no on my side. It is all one thing.
You're lucky I didn't touch your straw today.
Oh, I apologize. I didn't know my business. Was
Watch
in the
that
way.
cord,
Wait a minute.
sir.
We got to show the pork. Show the pork.
Oh, you're not far enough. Oh, there you go. Oh. Look at that.
We show the can too when you do it after you're done.
Beautiful.
I am old enough. Thank you. I know I look young.
You're like, I'm going to be here a while. I could take a beer.
Oh. Did you show the can? Which one is this one? Good
Good
vibes.
vibes.
The West Coast.
Look at that. Can you see okay?
Yeah. Perfect. You'll have to let me know how it goes with the chicken wings. Sweet Jesus. Now wait till you come up and that place next door is open.
Oh, that's good. Okay, so here's the thing about that. It's very citrus. It's very citrusy. That is so good and light. It is very light. So yeah, they're talking about putting my face up next to the bathroom. So we're gonna evidently keep that motif there. She got a Facebook on.
Yeah, taste the pizza. Let me know how it goes.
Okay, so we got pizza there, all right? There it is. Oh! Oh my God.
Have you had the Americana with the mustard
No, I've
base?
never had the Americana one. Oh, it is. It was amazing.
Do you like that?
I thought I got cheese hanging off my chin.
Do you like that better than the bruschetta we had the other day? Or is it just different because it's a pizza?
It's different because, yeah,
Fair enough.
that's got a lot of flavor that pops in your mouth though.
I love that.
Fully. Oh yeah, that combo is great. Oh wow. Voodoo, if you're watching, man, y'all make a pristine product right there. That is good. I like that. And here's the thing, I don't drink a lot of beer, but I like that. That is actually something I would like to keep in the house.
Well, there you go.
There you go.
Soon you'll be able to. Well, not Louisiana, but
Okay, well, I'm just saying, I got a trunk, please.
oh, well, I'm excited when you come back. And we'll be able to feel, people will know automatically when you come back, obviously, because,
The environment.
yeah,
will
you'll be
change,
eating our
too.
food. And
Well, I mean, I'm not that excited about. Are you okay?
yes.
Okay. I'm not that someone knocked their laptop right off the table.
I feel like it wouldn't be a podcast if I don't hit the camera or knock something over.
Clumsy.
Wow.
This is.
Very clumsy.
I'm not that excited about my face being plastered by the bathroom or voodoo-ized. You gonna skull it up? At least make it a skinny skull. Don't chunky or chuggy.
We're going to make it you.
Speaking of which, so I was telling Roxanne and Janet that my cousin Jed, I shipped them some of those stickers down to Alabama,
Oh, yeah.
and This boy decides to take them, and he goes to different restaurants and puts them on the urinals. So here's my
love
face,
that.
looking up at some dude.
How perfect would that be
That is
for
not,
Amy?
That is not perfect. That is not perfect. I told him to go back and snatch every single one off from the urinals.
I hope he doesn't do that.
He said he ain't touched me. I said, well, you touched it. He said, no, I put it on there and used my finger and pushed it on there. I said, now I'm looking like this at somebody's business.
I love
I don't think it's that funny, Roseanne.
I think it's hilarious.
No. So, product placement matters, and that is not product placement.
I think that's the perfect place for it because they're going to pay attention. That's the best way. You need to get people's attention. That's all marketing is.
That is enough. So he asked me to send them more, and I said, no, I ain't sending you, Jay, nothing no more, because you have no.
Jen, if you're listening, I'll send you more.
No. In fact, he didn't even put them just on the urinals. He puts them on the back of the dumpsters. He puts them on
the
what he
back.
said he was going to do.
Can you put them on the front of the dumpster?
Well, I don't know. Whatever. No, he put them on the back of the trash mobile, the trash truck.
Oh, okay.
And then he also put them on dumpsters at his workplace.
Love that.
Then he was talking to me at the time. He had 10 left, and he said he was going to find the most stickered up cars driving down the road and just pop one under.
Oh, I love that.
Oh, that man, yeah, this is good.
Because I'm not the one doing it.
Why couldn't we do it on something a little bit more kids? Okay.
Do you want me to purchase some billboards in Louisiana? Like, I'll purchase the closest billboard
You would not
to your
put no
home.
billboard up.
Oh, I would.
You know, that's the number one
And
that takes money. and
you know
got
what's
it,
so
that-
funny? You know what's so funny? I would do it and not tell you. I would find the closest billboard to your house, and I would plaster your face on there one
Well,
day.
yeah, good thing I ain't giving you your my address, huh?
Don't worry, we'll figure it out. I gotta send your cups somewhere. Where would you like me to send them?
P.O. Box, none of your business, 82114
That's all right.
in
That's.
Alaska.
I bet you that saint of a wife would help me out.
Jennifer, baby, you've gone through enough with this already, okay? So that's
She would love to see your face.
By the way, that is good pizza, man. That is phenomenal. The service. Okay, I see. Cheers. What if I want the can? I don't want it now. You got your boo-boo lip all over it. I don't want your boo-boo lip. You is a dirty bastard.
You like it?
Nah, not no more. You better get that disease thing back over there. He drank out of my can and then brought it back to you down.
Sorry.
All right. Oh. What are you saying?
We'll work on that billboard.
Excuse me. Sorry, I'm drunk.
We're starting to get to the point in the podcast. So it's all downhill from here. We better go.
I'll tell you what. It's been fun today, and I have to say once again, thank you for that amazing party.
You're welcome.
That meant a tremendous amount. I saw Bob was tearing up a little bit. In fact, Tammy came over to me and she said, "I just wanted to let you know that Bob thinks of you as like his best friend, and that he's on mission. He's been crying on the back porch and slobbering all over himself when he's over here at the Pizza World. So we just want to let you know you will be missed. I said thank you, taking out this today, and thank you, Bob."
Before we go, that interaction between the two of you on your last day when he came in was priceless.
Yeah, he came in on my last day and brought me pizza, and I thought that was phenomenal, and wings.
Yeah. And he brought you all the bills.
Yeah, he brings me the bills because evidently they still have this button on their computer that says Ricky's tab, like I'm gonna pay for everything. So when customers come in, they can press the tab and have the little picture taken. Isn't that just cute? So he brings in this packet of bills for me, saying, "Okay, it was time to settle up. I'll write you a fat check." Yes, you are exactly right. I'll leave a big tip in there too. Okay.
I'm
Bouncy house there.
And I'm glad you guys finally had your Janet Jackson talk.
That didn't mean nothing. I still play Janet Jackson because I know he lied. He loved Janet Jackson. I played Janet's Escapade, and then after that I played Kyle's Dave Matthews. Even though he just drank out of my cup.
My favorite part was when he was like, "This is my only chance to explain."
He explained it. I think he just didn't take his meds. We can't believe what he says. So, you know, he does too. He'd be out there just dancing around and everything else, singing and stuff. Ding, 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 ding. Escapade. Yeah, he'd be out there doing that.
I'm torn. Should I try to help him out or just let it be?
No, you know, he needs self therapy. He needs to just embrace the janitor a little bit more and meditate.
You tried to set the record straight. That wasn't the case, but I don't know.
Well, you can't come on my show and lie like that. I mean, you know, so it's all right. Look here, we done. Thank you so much for joining us, and that is the end of today's podcast. We're gonna leave the front door unlocked, unless you have not paid bills, and we will lock it up. Okay, the door's still shut. All right. So, bye. You gonna get what you're gonna
Yeah. Somebody.
I'm just saying. That little pizza right here. That is some spot on pizza, and it's so pretty. Let me just look at that. I might even have my wall painted that color. No. Well, in my business.